Hey guys, this is Jenny, and this is our Reiki Restorative class. And it actually feels really good outside today, so I'm enjoying the weather, but hopefully you guys aren't being too loud, if at all. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about sharing that outpouring of light from within our being. So how do we allow that to even become an outpouring, right? And what is our light like? Where does it come from? So that internal light that shines from within your being. And what is light anyways? Light is just vibration, right? Light is a vibratory expression of being. It is your specific vibration, right? So how do we the light? Like, where does it come from? What is it? That light happens when we manifest that energy that we receive from the universe, God, divinity, source, great spirit energy. That energy that is always there. Every living thing, everything is comprised of that God, source, divine energy, right? We all have the option to choose to receive that light, to receive that vibratory expression. And when we choose to receive that, when we say yes to receiving that energy, that we're already completely comprised of, our entire being is fabricated from that energy. But when we choose to receive the full breadth of what that energetic expression has to offer us, when we say yes to that thing and we receive it into our being, allow it to alchemize, to transmute with our own unique vibration, expression, and community that will never, ever, ever, ever exist again. This one unique creation. As we choose to receive that God source, universal energy, and allow it to transmute, to function within our being, when we're no longer resisting and creating space between ourselves and the thing that we are, resisting our truth. When we choose to say yes to it and honor who and what we are, accept it as a part of our being, allow it to transmute and to shift and to move and to expand within our unique expression, that vibratory expression of being that we emit, that we release into this time and space, that is the light. That is that beautiful internal light that shines from within our own being, that's so unique to our manifestation of being that can never, ever, ever exist again. That is exactly what this universe, this time and space needs right now in this moment. It's why we agreed to be here. And so often, not only do we not share the outpouring of light, we may not even access the fullness of what we have to offer, right? So how do we offer our light? Simply by projecting it. That's it. That's all we have to do is remove all of the obstacles within our own being that allow that light to shine as brightly and fully as possible. So that means doing the work of removing all of the stuff that's not us, because that's the stuff that tempers the light. That's the stuff that mutes the light, that keeps it from shining so bright. So all of the social programs, the dogmas, the untruths, the outdated belief systems, the ideals of perfection, the old narratives and stories that we told about ourselves and other people told about us, all the shit that's not us, we want to do that work of removing all of those things so that that internal light can be as pure, as radiant as it possibly can be. Because the more vibrant that light shines from within our being, the more vibrant that expression, that vibration radiates from us, the more it is that silent invitation through the energy, through the vibration of it, that everyone within our heart resonance feels, which some people say goes all the way up to 25 miles, maybe longer, because we have quantum entanglement, where that expression of myself can affect the energy of star across the universe. Well, how does that happen? If we allow it to. If I allow myself to radiate at that very fullest expression, then I can unlock that magic. that ability to affect a star across the entire freaking universe. Because I'm tapping into the fullness of what I am, without resistance, without resisting my truth. And that's really what it is. When we're resisting that source universal energy, yes, I'm already comprised of it, but if I'm not honoring that truth, and I'm not honoring what that energy is, the truth of what it is, which is divine source, God, and that I am that, that's the separation. It is an illusion that we create within our own being that tells us that we are separate from the thing. And then all of our actions, all of our words, all of our thoughts, all of our choices are reflective about this truth, and then we're manifesting perfectly. We don't radiate at our fullest vibration. We are muted. We are hiding the light under the bushel, right? So this is where we learn to enliven that light. Sharing that outpouring of light is the only way that we can do that. Share the outpouring of light is allow it to pour out of us. Exactly that. Am I letting that vibration shine through my being as purely as I possibly can? Am I doing the work every single day? And it's not about the destination of getting to the place, right? It's about every day doing what I can to ensure that what I do today is allowing my vibration to be the most authentic, the most real, the most pure, all of those things every single day. And when I'm doing those things every single day, at some point that radiant light just begins to beam so bright, so intensively, that the overflow, it just can become this insanely magical thing. This insanely magical invitation to every single person, place, or thing around us. It literally helps to shift the energy of the world. That's why we say we heal ourselves when we heal the world. So I just want us to really be thinking about what are those things, like what is this stuff, the lies that I'm still telling myself, in which ways am I not allowing that light to shine as vibrantly as possible? What are the things that I have been resistant to accepting and opening up my heart to? Am I so transfixed on this idea that I am broken, or that I am not good enough, or that I am weak, or that my life is just meant to be bad, or whatever it is, that I cannot open my heart to the truth of my being, which is divine, sacred, source, creator, God? What's the stuff that I tell myself every day that doesn't line up to that truth? What are the things that I do all the time that prove that I don't believe that I am that, right? Because that's the stuff that's going to allow that light to really shine, to really be so bright and so powerful that nothing can avoid it, right? When that light projects itself out, at that point, that magnet of your being for drawing in all of that light quality energy is so strong. Nothing that is meant for you will ever miss you. And all the things that are meant to harm you will be transmuted within the energy of that space. That is the acceptance of the I am. So it's really so important, and I know I've been harping on these kinds of topics, but it's all different versions of the same topic, right? And it's because it's so freaking important. It's literally like the secret to everything. It's the thing that we have to get so that we can fully, truly live. It's the thing that we have to understand if we want to do the change, right? It's the thing that we have to comprehend if we really, truly want to engage and accept and receive our birthright, our inheritance. Okay? So, today we're going to move into those comfortable postures, those supported postures. So make sure you have whatever props you need before we get started, in water or tea, The low lights, the music, the candles, whatever it is, it helps you to set that really comfortable, easy atmosphere for yourself. Today, we're going to move through a little bit shorter session because I want you to see that this doesn't have to be something that takes 50 minutes to an hour. This can be something that can take 35, 40, 45 minutes. It doesn't have to be this huge thing for us to get tremendous benefit from it, okay? So go ahead and get yourself handy. And we're going to start with our very first posture, which is, to me, my favorite posture, but I think it's a great start into it. And that is that child's pose posture. So let's come up on our hands and knees. Get whatever props you need, roll up blankets, pillows, bolsters. And we're going to bring it in towards the body as you take the knees wide. Draw the hands down in front of the knees. And inhale and lengthen through the spine, nice and straight. Take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes and draw the attention and awareness back inside. And then on your next exhalation, walking the hands forward, dropping the one cheek down, onto those legs, releasing the entire body into the knee. Not holding or supporting any part of your body, or contracting it away, but fully and completely relaxing your feet. Take a moment to move consciously through your body from the crown of the head to the tip of the toes, and just inviting each part of that body to relax, to release, unwind, and sink into the breath. Every exhalation, relaxing a little bit deeper into the body. Just relaxing and breathing and being your own energetic field. No longer want to act in this life by habits or fractions of my being, diminishing the light of me. I seek the wholeness of who and what I am. back to your breath, back to your body. Deepening the breath and inhalation and really exhaling fully and completely. Really slow and gentle, pressing into the palms of the hands, drawing that upper body away from your hands. Walk those hands towards the knees as you drop the glutes down onto the heels. We're going to rearrange our props. Take it towards the top of your mat. I'm going to use a block, but you can use any roll of blankets or anything that you have to prop up whatever it is that you're utilizing for that length of your body. We're going to draw the glutes up towards the bolster or the props and not the hands over. You know, you can always use like a rolled up blanket under the top, stacked pillows on your spine. Even if that incline isn't as intense, that's okay. You're still going to get some benefit from this posture. Release the spine all the way down. Keep those legs extended, arms being come to the side of the body. Palms of the hands resting into the earth or on the belly. And then start sinking into your breath, coming back to your body. Giving yourself permission to relax completely. There's no such thing as the right at the end of the time. You must realize that you are the right. And that it can only be accessed from within by you. Your soul is far and away the most important aspect you can focus towards, listen to, and call upon in this place. In and out of these realms we're all traveling. Countless expressions, costumes, words, placements and circles. What never changes is you. Your immortal, timeless spirit. Something inside of you all around this rage from the inside out. And then again, from the outside in, always sending you signs, signals, and guidance. Really, really slow, graceful hands. Back to the breath, back to the body. Draw those knees into the chest, or one knee into the chest. Wrap the hands around the front of the shin bone or shin bones, and rock yourself upright to a comfortable seated position. For our next posture, we're going to use either a couch or a chair, whatever it is you are close to right now. We're not going to hold my chair here. And take your pillow up to the top of your mat if you want to, so that you have a nice gentle place for your head to lay. Release the spine down into the mat and take those legs up into that chair or onto the couch. We're going to take our left hand onto the heart space this time, left right hand onto the belly. Close the eyes and sink into the body, into the breath. Sink into the earth beneath you. She cradles you and nurtures you, supports you, sustains you. Deepening your breath on every inhalation, every exhalation. There is a presence you have always felt within you. Something just beneath the surface. A giant hiding in a seemingly tiny dream state. Ever patiently awaiting on you to turn your focus around, to turn inward and just notice. You are infinitely powerful. You were never created to be controlled, ruled over, shrunken into subservient obedience. You are beneath no other, ever. Your eternal aspect is just waiting for you to remember, waiting for you to recognize what has always been right there, right here, closer and close, waiting for you to call upon it, inside of the center of your heart, a concentration point, yours for the inferno that never extinguishes. and back to the body. Gently wiggling the fingers and toes and deep breath. Really gentle. Whenever you're ready, draw the knees into the chest. And roll over onto your right or your left side. Pushing yourself away from the couch or the chair. Press into one palm and draw yourself upright into a comfortable seated position so that we can come into our next supportive posture. Keep that pillow at the top of your mat. Make sure you have something to put between your knees, like a block or a pillow or a blanket. Coming down onto the right side first. Gently resting that head on the pillow, bending the knees. Take that prop, place it between the legs. Come into the breath. Relax into the earth. Put those arms wherever it is feels most comfortable and safe. When the ancient soul plan steps fully back into her formation of their true essence, all facades disintegrated instantly. The time is very, very long. No matter how completely crazy things may get, you stay centered in your infinite power and your infinitely powerful soul. No state, no church, no vested interest has ever wanted people to have strong souls. As a person with strong spiritual energy will inevitably be a brother. Really slow and gentle, coming back into the body, back into the breath. We're going to roll over onto the left side of the body this time. You can take that prop out between the knees before you roll over onto the opposite side, and then gently placing it back in between those knees, creating that space between those hips, giving you the availability to relax into the body. Closing the eyes and focusing on the breath once again, taking the bridge from the physical body back to the soul. Relax and breathe. You are the light that shows yourself the way. You shelter from the cold. The bright light that shines. No matter where the wild heart within you roam. Really, really slow and gentle whenever you're ready, pressing into the palm of the right hand, drawing yourself upright into a a seated position. So that we move into the last posture before our final Shavasana. Make sure you have a pillow at the top for your head and then a bolster or rolled up blanket or pillow for underneath your feet, your heels. We're going to draw ourselves down onto our backs, relaxing our head onto our pillow. Lengthen through the legs and just allowing those ankles to gently rest over those props. Allow the arms to gently rest at the side of the body or the hands to rest on the belly. Personal place of power. And sinking into your breath. Follow the breath. Feel the body relax and melt into the earth. Relaxing the glutes that are drawn away from the earth. Lower spine into the mat. Feet fall to the side. It's time to do what you came here to do. Turn your light all the way up. Stop worrying about what others will think. Decide to step out from the shadows. It's time to remove who you are. Come back to your body, back to your breath, just long enough to push any blocks out of the way or get any blocks that you might need. to come into that final Shavasana posture, that lips closed. Make yourself super comfortable. Cover up the body if you need to reclaim your energy so that you can fully immerse yourself in any of those new understandings. But comfort yourself due to any releases that you might have had. And close the eyes and come back to the breath. Maybe the sun out of the moon, just like a light comes shining through. And when night comes, just like the moon, I'll shine the light right back to you. You are the source. Owning your power inspires others to do the same. So do not be afraid to shine. Bring back to your body with breath. Gently wiggling the fingers and toes. Wrapping the hands around the wrists, feet, and ankles. Taking any gentle stretches necessary. We continue coming back to this time and space. Pulling the knees into the chest whenever you're ready. Rocking and rolling forwards and backwards on the spine multiple times until you draw yourself upright into a comfortable seated position so that we can finish our practice today with 3 long segments. Take those hands and try to center and inhale deeply. Exhale fully and completely. Inhale to begin. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys really enjoyed that practice. I like this practice because, like I said, it's probably a little bit shorter than some of the ones we've already done. But it also is something that you can do comfortably from your bed for the most part. So you can even stack up some pillows instead of having a chair or a couch to put your legs on. Like, there's so many ways that you can make this practical for something that you do before you go to bed, if you haven't been sleeping well, if you need better rest, all of those kinds of things. So make sure you're taking good care of yourself and letting that light shine. I will look forward to seeing you guys next week.